Everybody in YouTube land, Yachate, Grus aus Texas. Hey folks, I just wanted to make some short videos this weekend. I am tired, but we had an awesome firearm familiarity class. We had a lot of people out here, and as soon as the person that was out here videotaping, you can tell I'm old school. He was out videoing it, and he used a drone and some GoPros and stuff. I just can't wait till he shares it with me so I can share it with y'all. But it was really awesome. Now, get to today's discussion. This is a subject that people either shy away from or they have a really good opinion, and I'm kind of curious what all of us as a community thinks. But the question came down to this, and if you own an AK already, but you do not own an AR, before November elections, should you go purchase that AR maybe you've been looking at? I asked Robski. He was reviewing an AR-15 called from Radical Firearms, which is also located here in Texas, yeehaw. And I never got an answer. I really want to believe that, in all due sincerity, that maybe he just didn't see the question that I posted. It was probably on a long thread, you know, hey Rob, do you recommend, if you already have an AK, or do you recommend just buying an AR before, you know, November or whatever? And I never, it was a question basically like that, and I never really got an answer. I just really want to believe that he just probably didn't see it or missed it or something like that. Probably was busy or something like that. But it's a question that I pose to a lot of people in the firearm community. And of course, it kind of depends on who you ask. Okay, so here's what I've come up with. And I hate to say this, folks, but it comes down to money. If you have the available funds right now to go buy one, I suggest you do. Now, keep in mind, folks, a lot of you who know me personally, who run into me at the firearm store, know how I feel about ARs. They are a viable rifle. It is a viable firearm. It's the most manufactured firearm in America. Does it make perfect? No. Not in my eyes, okay? It doesn't. It's got for me, folks, again, what works for me may not work for you, but for me, it's got too many moving parts that can go wrong, that can fail on you. It needs to be cleaned often. It loves to lube way too much. But again, guys, this is just a personal preference, okay? Now, would I like to own an AR? Yes, I wouldn't be having this discussion if I didn't. I would love to own an AR, but the best ones I have found so far, and that people have brought out here to show me, and I promise you, once we get things a little rolling a little better, we'll make some videos on that. They're really expensive. They're $1,000 for the quality ones that are even come close to the reliability of an AK. That said, I'm going to say this: if you're like me, you know, you really got to watch your pennies. You got kids, you got grandkids, you know, you have a house payment, you know, things like that, and all you own is this AK, I want you to ask yourself this question: is that firearm reliable for you? Does it meet all the needs that you have? Because each of us set up our rifles, guys, and take a shot, the way we need them. I have seen people bring their rifles out here, and ARs and AKs alike, that have so much stuff on there. I'm like, you can carry that in a bug-out bag in your armor and some water too. But I strictly have just a couple of little gadgets on mine, and it's strictly for what I call like homestead defense. Little red dot laser, doesn't weigh very much, and a flashlight that doesn't put out a lot of lumens, just to make sure I'm not stepping on a rattler or a copperhead out here when I'm walking around sneaking up on some crackhead or something like that out here, snooping around looking for copper or material, anything he can steal. Now, that said, folks, if your firearm, your AK, is reliable, I'm going to say, and it's everything that you need, I'm going to say, save your money, okay? Save your money and just buy some more ammunition. This discussion has a lot of what ifs, and if this happens, if this happens, that happens, blah, blah, blah. And please, people, post them in the comments and tell me what you think. Let me reiterate what I said. If you have disposable cash right now before the November elections, and you can go out right now and buy an AR you've been looking at, I suggest you do it. Okay, if you're like me and you're watching your pennies, but you have an AK that is reliable and it meets all the needs that you have, I'm going to say save your money and buy ammunition instead. some of you sit there and tell me that ammunitions for AKs are hard to find. I need you to go to a place called AmmoSeek.com, AMMOSEEK.com, and go look. All you do is when you go to their site, you type in the caliber that you're looking for, and they list all these different places that are selling them, sell the ammunition you're looking for. They even give you a little icon, flag, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not a really computer whiz-bang person. I'm a farmer, I'm a nurse, so I'd rather work with my hands. That tells you if they've got really good shipping costs. My favorite places to go, glad you asked, SGAmmo.com, Sierra, Golf, Alpha, Mike, Oscar.com, SGAmmo.com, okay? Just type it in like that and you'll pop them up. Academy, located right here in Texas also, yeehaw. They're great people also, and if you order more than $25 worth of anything, free shipping for the most part. But you got to check, okay? Free shipping. We're going to get into that, folks, because I'm really kind of miffed at a couple of people that sit there and say they can't. I don't fire my AK anymore, or my AKM, my AK-47, my AK-74 because I can't find ammo for it. Bull! You're not looking. Let me help you, okay? I will help you with that. But go back to the question, guys. Should you buy that AR before November elections, or should you not? If you own an AK already. Okay? Questions, comments, leave them below, folks, okay? This is a really big discussions. Got a lot of what ifs, you know. Yes, I know, executive order. We'll get into that, okay? Trust me, we'll get into that. Leave them below. I'm Johnny the Practical Nurse. Gave you something to think about today, didn't I? I'll catch you next time out here.